local arena. I'm at Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. But right now, trying to put on another show here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. The Warriors secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Oakland. Durant to Curry. Here comes the screen. Cousins. Not that time. DeRozan with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Durant to Curry. Durant against Rudy Gay. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Rudy Gay. The shot almost to Durant. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Rudy Gay to Aldridge. The jumper's off the mark.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So
throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
From the painted area, won't go down. Curry with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Here's Durant for two. DeRozan's got the board. To Rudy Gay. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Kevin Durant lets it go. Taken by Aldridge. Tosses. DeMarcus Cousins with the block. And he draws the contact. LaMarcus Aldridge will go to the line for two.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Warriors basketball to Green. From the outside, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Rudy Gay against KD. To DeRozan. Down to 5 on the 24. DeRozan with a shot, no good. To Durant. Lobs it up. Funky, abusing the rim. Big finish.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. That's rebounded by San Antonio. To DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. DeRozan. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
Ooh, I like that.
To Cousins. And he connects at the line. Livingston. Durant. Back was to the basket. 5 seconds. DeRozan matched up with Livingston. From long range. Off the mark. To Durant. Curry all the way, but a shot won't fall. To Aldridge. Nice pass to get things going.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Warriors have the basketball. Steph Curry picked up by DeRozan. Passed it off. Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
DeRozan with it. Down by 1. To Rudy Gay. DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Kevin Durant. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Curry into the front court. Up by 3. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Stolen by the Warriors. Durant matched up with Bellinelli. Curry. Thompson. Missed it. DeRozan with the basketball. Now down 6. short jumper won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Kevin Durant swats it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. DeRozan against the former Cougar. And he converts on the free throw. Kevin Durant sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Curry to Durant. Kevin Durant, 3 for 6 now.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Knocked loose. Not that time.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
DeRozan. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
DeRozan with it. Down 6. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Steph Curry up against DeRozan. To Thompson for 3 and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Short jumper misses. The follow won't go either. Draymond Green, huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Missed it. How'd that not go down?
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Time for some reinforcement. Greg Popovich will switch things up. Steph Curry against Patty Mills. And he hits. Kevin Durant. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Curry into the front court, up by 6. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Stephen Curry trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throw's good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. It's DeRozan controlling the offense. And that's rebounded by Golden State. To Green. Throws it up. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs. Kevon Looney snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Curry to bring it up. His team leads it by 10. To Durant. They'll get it down to Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
DeRozan with the basketball. Down a dozen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw good. A three-point play. And they're back within single digits. Down by 9. Short jumper stays out. Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. DeRozan. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
Here we go.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And he makes them both.
Shot, bro.
Possession lies with Golden State. Iguodala picked up by Mills. And hits off a killer step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Patty Mills, defended by Quinn Cook. To Rudy Gay. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Fires the 3. And the rebound taken by the Warriors. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Greg Popovich, he knows what he wants. New personnel's coming on. Sets him up. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kevon Looney. San Antonio ball. Has a look. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. Cook to bring it into the front court. His team up by 7. Short jumper won't go down.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. San Antonio with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Patty Mills to Gasol. Pau Gasol. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You feel that? I see the confidence building. Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Thompson. He engulfed him that time. To Patty Mills. Spinning shot. Won't fall. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Jordan Bell with the dunk.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Off the pro hop. Strong footwork.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
To Sean Livingston. Pau Gasol rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Bell to Sean Livingston. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Gasol. Lets it fly from long range. No good. Livingston across the timeline. Up by 3. Second effort. To Thompson. 4-3. Great defense, forcing the miss. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Golden State at the controls. Turnaround, it's good.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Mills in possession. They're down 3. To Gasol. Can't get past the defender. Jordan Bell able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Spurs have it. Patty Mills to the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
To Sean Livingston. Count it.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Gasol knocked loose. To Gasol. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Can't connect from in close. Warriors have the basketball. Gets it in the left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
DeMarcus Cousins trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. Off the mark on his free throw. Mills in possession. They trail by 7. Nice pass to set things up.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Short jumper misses. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
No good. Iguodala to bring it up. Up 5. Thompson, yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Patty Mills. To Cunningham. From long range. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Spurs in possession. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Livingston to bring it up. Up 6. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Patty Mills. Here's a chance from long range. Gets it to go, and the foul.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Patty Mills with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. It's good. Has the hot hand and a 4-point play. It's Curry controlling the offense. To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. It's corralled by San Antonio. Patty Mills. Trying to cash in. Rebound Cousins. Curry with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. To DeRozan. DeMarcus Cousins with the block. 4th this contest. To Durant. Not that time. To DeRozan. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
DeMar DeRozan trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. It's Golden State basketball. Curry goes to the left side. Thompson, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
To Thompson. For 3, few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a 3-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the 3-point shot.
Time to shuffle things up. DeRozan with it. Now down 6. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Gets to the basket and scores.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Curry. Steph Curry. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Great look and vision to DeRozan. Turns and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Curry into the front court. His team up by 7. Curling inside. DeRozan. And he'll head to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Can't connect on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. Curry into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Shot from the lane won't go. DeRozan. Bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Cousins. Patty Mills pins it. And that one out of bounds off a spur. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Durant. Curry. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Has a chance, gets a look, can't hit. To Curry. Durant with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
To Durant. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And a putback slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
DeRozan still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Curry to bring it up. It's an 11-point game. Short jumper won't go down. To Patty Mills. DeRozan, great feed. The monster stuff. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Looking for his man. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
It's DeRozan. To Aldridge. Draymond Green swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And Cousins throwing it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
DeRozan, defended by Cousins. Draymond Green sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Curry with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Fires the three, can't connect, it's no good. Draymond Green will go to the line to shoot two.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. From the painted area, won't go down. To Durant. And Draymond Green throws it down.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Patty Mills. To Aldridge. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. To Cousins. Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for two shots. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Late heave to beat the buzzer from beyond half court. Gets it to go from long distance. A fitting capper to the end of the first half. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Warriors put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Spurs were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Blocks.
The Golden State Warriors came to play today, and the opposition knows it. All these blocks are more than just rejections. They're statements.
Player of the half.
Steph Curry really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
DeRozan with the basketball. Down a bundle to Aldridge. And stuffs it home.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Durant. Well defended.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
That's what you come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
To Curry. Green. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
To Green. Over to the right side. Curry to Thompson.
Believe in yourself.
Curry. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Yes. It drops. A little drama on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Thompson. Curry. Green. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Off the mark at the line. Steph Curry here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Can't convert the free throw. Durant. And the Spurs able to clear the rebound. DeRozan with it. His guys down big. Turnaround, it's good.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Durant knocks it down.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
DeRozan defended by Thompson. Draymond Green, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Curry, tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Deep left corner. Curry. To Rudy Gay. Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Thompson to Green. Curry. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Draymond Green with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Warriors basketball. Curry working hard on the glass. Deep right corner to Curry. Cousins. Warriors with 4 to shoot to Thompson. Fires the three. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Out of bounds. Last touch by Jakob Poeltl. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Green. To Cousins. Shot won't go. To DeRozan. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Curry with the ball. Iguodala, defended by DeMar DeRozan. Gets it in the left corner. Thompson, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Rudy Gay, pass to the rim, throws it down off the alley-oop pass. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Curry. Lets it fly from long range. That won't go. To DeRozan. 4-3. Another chance. DeMarcus Cousins. Tips it. Ooh, 5 now.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Steph Curry up against DeRozan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Green. There's the toss. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Rudy Gay tosses. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Substitution being made in this one. Curry has it. To Thompson. Trying to cash in. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Marco Bellinelli trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Oh, he can't connect. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Three in the key. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Patty Mills, defended by Steph Curry. From long range. Well defended. Tough shot for Patty Mills.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And the basket good at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
DeRozan here against Steph. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Now a whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both teams tweak. Their lineups. Here come some changes. DeRozan to Gasol. Can't connect from inside. Livingston. Five to shoot. Livingston. Down low Bell. That's a 24-second violation. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 18, Marco Bellinelli.
Patty Mills, guarded by Cook. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
It's Cook with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Livingston against the Australian. Here comes the screen. Quinn Cook picked up by Mills. Not that time. To Gasol. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Gasol at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Warriors have the basketball. Quinn Cook matched up with Dante Cunningham. To Durant. The drive right to the basket. Right down Broadway. 4-2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Mills in possession. Down a bundle. Bellinelli against the former Finals MVP. Down low Gasol. Pau Gasol. 4 out of 7.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. Not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Patty Mills to Gasol. Patty Mills. Here comes the screen. Warriors have it. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To Cunningham. Has a chance. Not today.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Quinn Cook matched up with Pau Gasol.
Double team.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's shooting 40% in this one. Durant finishes off the three-point play, and the Warriors add to their lead. San Antonio ball.
Stop the ball.
Patty Mills, guarded by Cook. Has a look. DeRozan with a shot that misses. Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
San Antonio with the basketball. Patty Mills to DeRozan. Reset here. Let's see what they do. To DeRozan. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He misses.
I got this clown. Let's go. Clown for you. Let's go.
Iguodala up against DeRozan. Five to shoot for Golden State. Beyond the arc for three. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Quinn Cook picked up by Mills. Here comes the screen. Iguodala's shot no good. To DeRozan. Patty Mills. To DeRozan. Doesn't get the bounce. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Can't miss those. Screen coming. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
DeRozan, defended by Bell. To Aldridge. Short jumper, won't fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Quinn Cook against Patty Mills. Warriors with 4 to shoot. For 3, and he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
And he connects on the first free throw. Second to 3, got it. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Spurs have it. To Aldridge. Rudy Gay. Sizing up the defense to Rudy Gay. Shot clock winding down. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Golden State. Gets it in the right corner. Durant. It's Aldridge with the rebound. To Patty Mills. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Here comes the screen. Iguodala, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Spurs in possession. Bellinelli, guarded by Cook. Fires the three. He drills the three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Down to Looney. Spurs have it. Patty Mills, defended by Quinn Cook. To Aldridge. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one, count it. Two for two on that trip. Durant across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Klay Thompson picked up by Bellinelli. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Aldridge. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Thompson. To Durant. Thompson. Shot clock winding down. Gets it in the left corner. Thompson. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Sean Livingston. Durant. To Aldridge. Cousins has the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Down low, Aldridge. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
KD with the rock. Takes stock of the floor. Durant to Sean Livingston. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson. Message received. Well defended. To Rudy Gay. Deep left corner. Can't connect from in close. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Sean Livingston. Five on the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. To Rudy Gay. And scores, plus the foul. LaMarcus Aldridge cashes in, and now with a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
LaMarcus Aldridge at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's been steady, 83% at the line. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Possession lies with Golden State. Livingston to Durant. Surveys the floor. Durant to Cousins. It's a big finish. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Aldridge. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Cousins. Short jumper off the mark. To Aldridge. Cruises inside for two.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Cousins. Baseline drive, and Cousins throwing it down.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Aldridge. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Jumper's good.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give a teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Short jumper off the mark.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. To Rudy Gay. Deep two there. Won't go.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Cousins to Durant. 5 to shoot for Golden State. KD for 2. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three ball, and it was instrumental to their success. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored
For the Golden State Warriors.
The Spurs are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Here are the guys who put up the most points
For the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Steph Curry gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.